Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of my series, teaching you HTML. Now in this episode I'm going to be teaching you about headers, footers, colors, internal CSS and images. Now, so let's start with the headers. We've got all our content, but above the content, let's add a header. So I'm going to put the header in here. So I'm going to type header like so, and then close the header like the same way. Now let's put all this inside. Okay, let's get rid of all of the headings and only use one now. So I'm going to put this inside the header. Matter of fact, just tidy up a bit. There we go. So by Control save that, you won't notice much difference. Still doing the same thing. Oops. Let's get rid of that. There we go. See, no difference. You can't see the header markings and nothing. Still the same pretty much, but we'll get into that. Now let's say a footer as well. So for the footer, it's the exact same thing. Like so. We're going to put a paragraph in here. We're going to call this whatever, so site made by null save. Control save. There we go. So that works. Now it's actually footers and headers. Now we will go into more detail on how they work. But first, let's now go into colours. Now we did some colouring here and here, but the colouring what we're going to be doing now is going to be a bit more advanced, and we're actually going to be using something called internal CSS and not inline. What we've done here is inline. Now you don't really want to use inline, it gets messy. So we're actually going to remove this styling, this inline styling, from everything in here. Now, the other way we do this is in the head. Anyhow, in here we'll do a style tag. Like so. We'll have a closing tag as well. Well, we don't want this bit. Just like this. Yeah. Like this. There we go. Now, let's say, so the head should be back to its original state now, black. Yeah, there we go. And small because I left an quotation in there. There we go. Now it should be back. There we go. Now, let's say I want to change the body's background again, but this time we're using an external version of CSS. No, sorry. An internal version of CSS and not inline. So what we'd do, we'd call the body tag, let's type in body with inside the style tags, and then we just want to put in 2 curly brackets like so. Within that, just type in the same thing as before, so background colour, and then we'll put, oh yeah, because we're doing more in-depth colours, we're actually going to go to a website for a colour wheel. So if we go to Colourspire, I'll put a link in the description for this, and we go to this colour wheel. There we go. Now we can do more colours than we did before. Instead of just typing blue as a colour, we can actually choose an exact colour you want. So let's choose a light grey. I'm just going to go for that, a really light, subtle grey. Copy this code down here. And we're going to put it right here. Put a hash at the beginning, whack your own colour in. Then end it with a semicolon. Now, if I save that, I'll show you what it did. There we go. Background set. Now, let's set the header now. So, header 1. We're going to set header 1 colour now. So, we'll just call header 1. So, H1. Put curly brackets. Then between them, we're going to just type in colour. And we're going to choose an exact colour this time. So, we're going to go for, I'd say, a nice blue. Like that. Now, if we put this in here, put hashtag, put the colour, end it, control save. There we go, it's blue. Oh, it's a bit hard to see. And let's actually change that. So, I'm going to go for a nice purple. Nice dark purple. One of my favourite colours. Now, let's have a look at that. There we go, we can see that better. Now, so that's internal CSS. Now we're gonna do a little bit more of this before we continue. So, let's say I wanted to target the header now. So, let's go up here. We're just gonna type header, curly brackets, twine this, I'm going to do a background colour again. But why would I do that when I put that background colour you're wondering? Well, I'll show you why. So, let's choose a colour. Let's go for, this time I reckon I'll go for a subtle light blue. And that tag. Save it. Oh, there we go. So this is just going around only what's inside the header. So, and that's the heading text. So it's only coloured a square around what's in the header. And so, now we're going to do the same for the footer as well. So I'm just going to copy and paste this. And let's put this in for the footer. There we go. Let's work for that as well. Now, the center. Let's do it for. We could do the center as well as a different color, but we're going to move into that in another time. Now, let's go to image. Images. So let's add an image. Simply do that. We're doing the same again, create a new tab, but IMG, SRC equals 2 quotation marks, and then between the quotation marks, choose your image. Now, before we do that, we're going to create a new folder where our documents are kept, our HTML documents. Now, I'm just going to call this IMG for image. Now somewhere I already have my logo, so there's my logo. I'm going to copy the logo what I'm using for YouTube as my profile pictures. I'm going to put this inside the folder. Now look, remember it's a PNG file what I'm using here, so if we go into here, and because it's in a folder, so if we actually look at this top bar here, as you can see it's in a folder, you can see the directory. Now, that's what we want to use, not to that, we use it from the root of our site directory. So we're already in the site, so we just want to target the image and then the IMG folder, then the image. So we'll just type IMG /logo.png. Now we'll save that, and we'll see what it did. Boom. Then we've got an image. Right, but I actually want this image at the top because it's a logo. So I'm probably going to put this in my footer. Okay, so let's just put that there. There we go. Now, so far, that's all I'm going to be showing you in this episode. Now, I hope it's helpful and you enjoyed it. And I'm going to go into further depth of HTML in the next episode. So, if it was helpful and you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and go to the next video and learn even more. So, see you later guys, until the next video.